So let's talk urgent care and freestanding ERs today. So the days that we all grew up in where someone had the same family doctor for years and years and years on end is really no longer the case, especially with the younger generation in the workforce. Many of them have moved away from their childhood home and they have not settled with a new primary care doctor, and they tend to find themselves in urgent cares or freestanding ERs as their everyday doctor. Additionally, even some of us older people are using those facilities because strictly of convenience. So just wanted to give some quick tips on them so people understand the difference. For sure, if you have health insurance through your employer, you are spending more to go to an urgent care or an ER or a freestanding ER. So most group plans nowadays do have a telemedicine benefit built into them. For sure, I would always encourage you to use that first. And then if you don't have access to that, to just try to use a primary care doctor. But like I said, a lot of people are seeing themselves in an urgent care or a freestanding ER. So the number one thing with freestanding ERs is that many of them are not going to be in network with any of the insurance carriers. So you can go into those, you can give them your ID card, and they're going to act like they're going to file for you. They probably will file the claim for you, but they're going to be filing it as an out-of-network claim. An out-of-network claim is always going to cost you a lot more money. Additionally, some of the ones that are kind of that urgent care / ER facility, most all of them, if you go in after 9 p.m., no matter what you're going in for, they will code that as an ER visit. So if you're looking at your summary of benefits, or if you have a custom employee benefit guide and there's a row that talks about ER or emergency room coverage, that's typically the row that you want to look at if you go to one of those places after 9 p.m. So let's say you work all day, you have something in the evening with kids, and at 9:30 or 10 o'clock at night, you decide you need to go into one because you have a horrible sinus infection. Even though that's minor, they will code that as an ER. So keep that in mind. And then the other thing, if you go into them anytime at all with anything that would seem like it's emergent, so think chest pains, things like that, where they may think you're having a heart attack, most all of them will also code it as an ER visit. So when I lead benefit meetings, I always tell my employees and my clients, just kind of buyer beware. You can always ask questions before you even allow them to treat you to see what they're going to charge you for that visit. Of course, if it's a true emergency, you're not going to have time to ask questions. You just need to be treated. But if it's a situation where you could potentially go somewhere else that may be lower cost, I would definitely encourage you to ask those questions. Unfortunately, we do field the calls throughout the year where employees of our clients reach out to us frustrated that they ended up with a multi-$1,000 bill from a freestanding ER when the situation that they went in for was something more minor. So you can always ask questions with anything at all on your insurance, but just wanted to share those quick tips on freestanding ERs and urgent care facilities.